Hey guys, it's Mark from Christ-Centered Fitness. As you can tell by the bright red sweater, today is Valentine's Day, and we're looking very festive this morning. In any case, I know some of you will be going out tonight for a Valentine's dinner, which always begs the question, how should I manage my nutrition on a day like this? So to answer that, I want to kind of present the idea of looking at your goals or your focus on stewardship as a dial as opposed to an on or off phenomenon. In other words, a lot of people think, well, I'm following this plan. Do I need to go off plan in order to celebrate, or should I stay on plan and really focus on what it is that I'm trying to achieve? And the idea of being on or off a plan is what they call dichotomous thinking or black and white thinking. I'm either 100% on or 100% off. I've talked about this a little bit before. And I guess the way you can go about discerning what you should do today or how you should make your nutritional decisions is instead about thinking about your focus as being on a dial as opposed to being a light switch. So that the example would be, if your dial is at 10, in other words, you are really the utmost of your focus is on physical stewardship right now. You're focusing on your nutrition plan. Your exercise level is on point. You have a specific focus on that right now. Then you would want to work your dinner into the greater context of your plan. In other words, you might be able to enjoy some things you might otherwise not normally consume as much, some treats, but you'd have to fit them into your overall calorie intake for the day. Now, if your dial was maybe down at around a 7, what that says to me is you have sort of like a 80 to 90% focus on being on point with your nutrition and exercise, most of the time. Meaning that the other, 10 to 20% leaves some reason for variability, some space for variability and nutritional flexibility to enjoy some treats here and there. Now, with that, you accept that maybe the results you were hoping for are going to be a little bit slower, but then you're allowing yourself that freedom to have those things. And in that case, you might say, you know what, I've been on point for the other 80 to 90% of the time for the past week, or I have been last week. I will be for the remainder of this week. So tonight, I'm going to allow myself some extra flexibility. And that's the option you can take in that circumstance without really having to be worried that maybe you're going to go over too far in terms of your calorie intake for the day. So that's kind of how I would view it. I guess it's based on your overall level of focus and determination towards your goals at this specific point in time. If you're super focused, you'd want to fit the treats into your overall nutritional goals for the day, your calorie goals and your protein targets. And that could be done, of course, by maybe minimizing how much you're eating earlier in the day, eating lighter and maybe at breakfast and at lunch, and allowing room for a larger dinner, maybe with some dessert and a glass of wine. And otherwise, if you have built in the flexibility to go over your targets because maybe your dial's a little bit lower, then you might go over a little bit on your intake for the day and be willing to accept that that's just going to result in a slightly slower progress. So that's kind of the mindset I like to have. You don't have to be, okay, well, I'm on, so I'm on, or I'm off, so I might as well just slay it and throw my goals out the window. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be on a dial in terms of your focus and your energy. So I hope that helps you deal with tonight, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.